Today I'm talking to Peter Koch, Fleet Chief and Program Manager of the CSeries, responsible for the phase-in of the CSeries for Swiss International Airlines. Why did you select the CSeries in respect to economics, cabin comfort, environmentally friendliness and performance?
Bombardier listened to the needs of Swiss to have a sustainable market in the European environment and was able to develop, engineer a brand new aircraft from scratch on. What we expect from an aircraft, or what we need from that aircraft, is a series of aircraft, meaning different sizes, with the same licenses for the pilots, with commonality, full operational commonality. We want to have an unmatched environmental footprint, meaning the reduction on CO2 emissions and NOx emissions. We want, of course, to have a total lifetime cost improvement over about 20 to 25 years we expect to operate the aircraft. And of course we need a cash operating cost advantage. We calculate right now, compared to the average, of about 15 to 20% improvement. Our guests, they want to have actually wide body comfort on a narrow body aircraft. And we need an operational flexibility with our airports of London City and Florence to be able on one side to take off and land on short runways, and on the other side to have an aircraft which is able to fly long routes as well.
What aircraft were also in consideration?
We are constantly observing the market, of course. We are analyzing aircraft, and the Bombardier CSeries was the only one that met these expectations.
What do you believe your passenger will appreciate of the CSeries compared to other aircraft?
The passenger will appreciate definitively this wide body comfort on a narrow body aircraft. Starting from the windows are about 30% larger than on an Avro RJ. The baggage loading is, the hand luggage loading is about 15 centimeters lower than on other aircraft, because the overhead bins are coming down. We expect much lower internal noise in the aircraft, and we will give the aircraft a complete new color interior, color scheme, that the passenger really can feel at home with us. To us, it's not only the guests, the passengers, it's also the neighbors of Zurich Airport and other airports. They will appreciate definitively these 15 decibel less noise than the Avro. That means about half of the noise to our human ear. And the environment, what we mentioned already, 20% less CO2 emissions, 50% less NOx emissions. That is what is needed today.
Bombardier says it is a step change aircraft. Do you believe it? Can you explain?
We definitely believe in that step change aircraft, because it was designed from scratch on a white sheet of paper, listened to the needs of the customer, and they have the ability to produce such an aircraft. We are deeply involved in the program, and we see that Bombardier has on one side invested in new material, in new technology, but only where needed. Where there was proven technology from the past, they took over this proven technology.
Do you see difficulties in training pilots from a different aircraft type to the CSeries?
Definitively not. I was able to fly the engineering simulator, and you can feel that this aircraft was designed by pilots for the pilots, with the help of engineers, of course. So from the very first moment you sit in that cockpit and you feel at home. You have a very modern glass cockpit, and the ergonomics is at its best. You see, you really can feel that Bombardier invested a lot in ergonomics in that aircraft. We will have differences, of course, to the Avro RJ. These differences are analyzed in cooperation with the NASA Ames Research Center and the Professor Emmanuel Barchi. And we will adjust our training to fulfill these needs. Meaning, performance of the aircraft is much better than the one of the aircraft. It's a side stick, fly-by-wire aircraft, which is differently flown than an Avro RJ. And it is a full automated aircraft, which is also a difference to the Avro RJ.
How is your relationship with Bombardier, especially after the delays on the program?
I would say a very robust relationship. We have been involved right from the beginning, from the launching of the program as launching customer, and we have a very close friendly relationship to Bombardier. That means they involve us quite a bit in their development. They allow us room as an airline also to give in inputs to develop certain interiors, items, technologies together. And even by having to expect delays, by constantly being updated by Bombardier, this relationship stays very robust and good.
When can we expect the C-Series to be here in Zurich?
That question you definitely need to ask Bombardier. We are also preparing and ramp up the program to expect the aircraft in the second half of 2015.
Thank you very much. This is Joel Wagner from Air Insight.